My name is Stomzy, 32 years old. Happy to be here with John. Used to see my boy back in the day doing some interesting
Oh yeah,
things on Facebook,
we were
but
creative from way back.
I'm telling y'all, man, like right now, Facebook is like a platform like literally everybody's there. I think even my grandma is there right
True,
now, man. So
true.
back in the day when it was just like a small, tight knit community, just shout out to you for what you used to do, just to get yourself on the map. And here we are, man. Like this is amazing, man.
I
So yeah, shout
respect
out to
that,
you.
especially for somebody who comes like, yo, don't leave me hanging, don't leave me
Oh
hanging.
yeah. Oh my bad. I actually literally thought
Especially,
you were just like
no, no, no,
you were
no.
just pointing at
Especially
something.
for somebody who knows me from way back in the
Yeah.
day, I respect that. And
Yeah.
and another thing, guys, listen. I mean, I don't even know how he knew this, but the lights in my living room, Govy, and he didn't come empty-handed, man.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, I hope you guys learn from such great people that it's not, oh man, this is not, listen, thank you.
Nah, man.
Thank you.
Don't
That's
even,
all I
don't
can
even
say.
mention
Thank
it,
you.
bro. It's nothing.
I
It's nothing.
appreciate it.
I think for me, one thing is what I've learned is when coming into somebody's space, either number one, you break bread together,
Yeah.
and I'm the guest, so I'm supposed to come through, and provide the necessary things because I'm coming into your space. And now, because I noticed the whole setup, the lights and all that, I was like,
RGB here and there.
yeah. Let me just bless my brother here with something, something small. So
This
yeah,
is crazy.
yeah, man, it's nothing.
And sync it up on every room so you
yeah.
know what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, just to get to your story, because should I call him friend, workmate, or what? He reached out to me through email,
Yeah.
and I wasn't really sure. Oh, it's Calvin, right?
This is Kev. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't really sure about exactly what you do, and it's crazy because I was just interested in everything that you had posted on YouTube, but I had never seen your channel.
Oh yeah.
And then I just started going through it, and then I'm like, you know what? This is somebody that I do need on the podcast, especially with how, Trump tariff wars, the craziness that's going on in the market. And even before we started, I just told you, the biggest mistake not the biggest, but a mistake that I did, I've done worse.
Yeah.
But, just selling low and, unfortunately, the market pumps.
Yeah, man.
But even with that being said, how would you describe exactly what you do?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been in this in high finance for a while now. So I want to say like a decade plus. And I started really early. I started when I was in uni. Got exposed into what now is so popular right now with the YNs.
Yeah.
Which is, just trading Forex. So we used to do this back in 2012.
You were trading in
2012 when like the world of like this whole high finance thing was still very niche.
Yeah.
So of course, learned my lessons. I burnt out several times, failed, got into trouble and all that. So my story is like really, really deep. We don't have to cover it right now, but the whole lesson just taught me so much about exercising what the principles of the greats like Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett. Just buy and just hold. Make sure you have high quality companies or high quality assets in your portfolio so that you can win in the long term. So anyway, I'm digressing. The whole name of the game for me was just get into these high finance / investment opportunities, and I started building out a small stock portfolio. And right now, I don't need to give like numbers, but it's up to like 6 figures in USD.
Wait.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's up to 6 figures. I mean, this is like
So we're not talking Kenyan?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking big Benjis right now.
I'll give you a props, man.
I appreciate it. I'll show you the portfolio a little later.
Hey, I wanna see that in the app, and then I'm like, how they did it in Wall Street. It's like, just show me those numbers and I'll stop what I'm doing right now and start doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But, interesting. But just go on. I just had to intervene a bit because when you say 6 figures, that just,
Yeah, I mean, it took time, and I'm still not where I want to be. So the reason why even just jumping up on this podcast and, shout out to Kev over here for just setting this up was just the whole ecosystem is more or less, I want to say, just for lack of a better word, it's very homogeneous. It's very white.
Yeah.
A lot of white folks, invest, and they invest super long term, And that's something that, us as Black folk, maybe a little bit of Asian folks, but I don't know about Asians, but I know for a fact, like Black folk, we really don't put money down for the long term and, invest in, high finance assets and stuff like that. But there are people who actually do it. So for me, the goal was just to like empower folks, just help bridge that gap, bring more people on board so that we're all collectively winning. It's something that all of us are just going to be looking back and saying, hey, you know what? As a people, we're advancing ourselves with no need for interventions from any governments, any kind of things. It's just our own, we pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and just, make money for ourselves, make our money work for us. So yeah, that's basically the whole principle of why, I started this entire thing with my company, bringing Kev on board and now just being here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, another thing, did you start this in Kenya or were you doing it outside like the country?
Yeah, so when it comes to stocks, I started here.
How?
I'm telling you, I was like so interested from such a young age.
Okay, just go and explain. I always interrupt people when I'm amused, so just forgive me, but just feel free to continue.
No, for sure. So, so like I said, started getting exposed into, high finance and all these things in 2010-ish.
Okay.
2010, that's when
is there like an influence, an uncle, a friend, or like how do you just start? Like 2012, like I know I was always online, and I remember telling some of my friends, like if I ever figure out how to make money online, like all the stress is just gonna reduce. And it took me like probably like 12 years. Figure it out. And now there's so much information like online, but who like influenced you, or how did you just like, because I know I could see it existing in movies and probably internet and stuff, but how do you start this in Kenya?
Now, for sure, I'm just going to shout out Napoleon Hill. If anyone has read that book, Think and Grow Rich, that was the impetus. That was a start.
Okay.
So got that book, read it like from cover to cover in, I don't know, like record time. And then I reread it again. So it was just like, I'm so interested in these self-help books. What else can I consume? And I just came across, I forget the name, but it was, it was something like, The Almanac of Charlie Munger. I still have that book today. And of course, now they were talking about value investing and stuff like that. So I picked up the entire book and just read it, got online and started reading The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, the father of Warren Buffett's whole strategy.
Yeah.
And, I just consumed that stuff. So that was my initial start. That's where I started. And I was like, hey, you know what? This is something I'm interested in. I like.
Yeah.
And of course, my mom was like, yo, you need to get into IT. Back in the day, parents were like, yeah, this is the direction you should go. And as millennials, I feel like, we're like, okay, cool. Whatever you say.
Whatever you say, I think this is the right thing.
This is the right thing. So I did my IT, but, in the back of my mind and, my passion was still in high finance. I even wanted to do a CFA back in the day.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like really, really interested in this and just do investment banking and stuff like that. So that was the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now, like, as you're starting off, which platforms or like, I don't think we had apps then. Back then, I mean, that's why, like, even for my case, I'm just like still amused because like there were no apps. Even if there were apps, there were probably just few. And even doing it in Kenya, like through like just what institutions, what platforms were available during that time that enabled you to actually like get into like stocks.
Yeah, for sure. So you're 100% right. Like back in the day, apps was like, I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
Like, hard to come by. So everything was just web-based. So I remember, oh my gosh. Like I remember we used to have Zuku back in the house, and my mom used to pay, like back in the day, like the speeds were like 256 kbps, 128.
And the prices were crazy.
Mad crazy. And like right now, if you just look at it, you're like, what? There's no way I can pay that. But that was a situation back then. So regardless, that was still nothing compared to what now, as you just said, in terms of information that's out there. It was very difficult to find the information.
Yeah.
It was very difficult to sign up onto these platforms because Most of them were just geo-fenced for the United States and probably like Europe.
Yeah.
But I was very lucky. Like I started, like I said, with FX. MetaTrader had options to actually buy stocks back in
even
the day.
back then?
Yeah, back then.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's I think that's the first time I ever like even thought about buying any stock. Yeah, so I think just in a nutshell, that was like the whole experience around it. It was very difficult. There was a high barrier to entry,
Okay.
just to get into and get exposure into high finance.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now, like even just to split this into 3 segments that I think maybe for my case, I would say it's according to my knowledge. I would categorize stocks, and then I don't know the specific names, but stocks, we have Forex,
Yeah.
and then we have crypto,
Oh yeah.
right? All of them you can buy and sell.
Yeah.
But with those 3 categories, like what really favored your portfolio as you're just growing it?
Yeah, so for me it was just mostly stocks. Like I mentioned, when I did Forex, I failed, and even up to today, like I think I even got backlash one time when I was on King Ori's show, and people were like, what is this dude talking about? Like, what do you mean you can't make money off of FX? But for me, like, based on my experience, it's so difficult. You literally are,
hard.
yeah, you literally have to compete with guys who have, data centers, people who have high amount of compute.
Yes.
Just making microtransactions and trading every single day. And that's
crazy teams of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are like people with math PhDs, physics PhDs, like crazy smart people.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to throw any kind of shade on anyone.
Yeah.
For anyone out there who's like making like real money, shout out to you. But for me, I burnt out several times. The first time I lost money was my mom fronted me $100, and I was like, yeah, this one I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna make sure I make this like $1,000.
Yeah.
That proceeded to just dramatically just get burnt in like
blow
a
your
couple
account,
of days, 100%. Yeah, so fast. Tried again with 500. Tried again with 1,000. All the same results. So you know what they say about madness. Doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, that was like, oh, okay, this one for me isn't working. Let me see what else I can just try and get my hands dirty with, and I have a higher probability of making some money. So stocks started.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on crypto before now I go back to stocks?
Yeah, honestly, I really don't know much about crypto.
Really?
Because I think when I read the white paper by Satoshi back in the day, it was just so foreign. It was just an idea.
What?
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is nice. It sounds great, but I really don't know. I really don't understand.
It makes no sense at all.
I know.
What?
Yeah. So for me, crypto is one of those things. I'm like, you know what? Like FX, this one I won't touch.
So even in your portfolio, you don't have anything crypto?
I used to have some crypto. I used to have some BNB.
Yeah.
And of course some Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that's it. Like, yeah, anything else I was like, oh, you know what? This I really don't know.
So it's not something that right now is like, enticing you in any way, because like we even have like Donald Trump now including it in the American government reserve.
Yeah.
And he's constantly telling people like, yo, I mean, trust me, we are proving so many financial institutions to include this like in their systems.
Yeah.
So it's okay. They're almost like giving it like a green flag. So even with that being said, is it something that still like, interests you, or like just stocks have really worked out well for you?
Yeah. So as you just said, whatever it is that's working for me right now, that's what I will focus on. I have nothing against crypto. I think it's an excellent idea. The whole concept.
Yeah.
The whole, the whole uptake of it.
Okay.
But yeah, like
actually just I mean, I can tell, somebody who follows Warren Buffett, there is no way they want to hear anything to do with crypto.
Yeah,
just like,
on the side.
Okay, so now like